Yeah.
We're ready.
Okay. So they're coming on. Our lead ball is usually always the first one. I don't know why. Yeah.
I know. I feel like I see a lot of the same people who are ready. Who are ready to shop.
Yes.
And ready to have fun.
Yeah. Kathy Campesino is in Florida. She went
It's so much fun to see it whenever I'm never on whenever we're on the Thursday night.
Oh no!
Everyone's saying where they're from.
Yeah, it is. It's really fun.
Cool.
Idaho. Yeah, I've never been there. How about you?
US. I'm sure there's Canadians watching too.
Yeah,
but they can't shop with us. So not yet.
Yeah, no sound.
No sound.
No sound.
There is sound.
There is sound.
You know what? I'm gonna check the app.
I'll
check the app. That may be a good way. We never do this. We never check the app. We're good.
No?
Okay, Kate said we're good.
Okay. Can you hear me? They have sound. Okay.
Okay.
So, all right. Shall we get going?
Sure.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Gloria Horn Sewing Studio. And this is Thursday night, our night that we show all of our favorite things. And Gloria's not here tonight. She's with her daughter in Maryland. And I'm Joni. And I'm her sister. And this is Tommy. And this is her son.
Hello.
Okay. So if you are new to us and you'd like to shop with us and be able to, you will need, and you're on Facebook, you'll have to go to the comment bar and type in register. And then you're going to put your first name, your last name, your email address, and your phone number. And then you're going to go to the next page and create a quick password and then come back and shop with us. The app is the easiest way to shop and also watch our videos. They're really easy to find on our app, and they're on there for about a year. So to get the app, you just go to the App Store and type in Gloria Horn Sewing Studio and download the free app. And then it's really easy to go back and find what our classes that we have and also our sales. And let's see, shipping is $8 or is it $8.95? $7.
Is it $7? No, it's $8.
$8.
Sorry.
Okay, and it's free with a $75 purchase. And if we will combine orders, so if you buy something tomorrow and tonight, we'll combine it and you'll get free shipping.
You got 24-hour period. Do we have it set as 24 still?
I think,
We'll because I'm saying it's 24, we'll do 24 hours.
Yeah, I think it's always been 24 hours. Yeah.
So if that's if you buy something tonight and you want to, if you see something tomorrow on our fabric show tomorrow that you need to have, you can, buy something else. And if it's over that $75, you get free shipping for those 2 orders. So, how about our prizes tonight?
Our prizes. Okay, so in about 15 minutes, Sophie's going to look down.
You know what? Before prizes, what's the loyalty tonight? Is there a credit? Is there Gloria Bucks? 10%?
Okay.
Credit back. Gloria Bucks. So if you buy something, you get 10% back in Gloria Bucks to use again.
Okay, in about 15 minutes, Sophie's going to look down and she's going to pick somebody's name out. And you'll get $25 to put into your account tonight, and you can spend it tonight. And then also midway, halfway through, we have a book on Annie's Attic book on charming jelly roll quilts. Okay, and then a jelly roll to go with it. And at the end of the night, you're going to get this really nice duffel bag with Gloria's logo on it, Gloria Horn Sewing Studio. And inside, we have the travel mug. And this is a Fat Eighth collection.
Very cool.
Yeah, really cool. And I think that's it.
You get a strap too.
So
another
you can
strap with your little duffel travel bag.
Yeah, you can do it over your shoulder like this or crossbody.
And we don't have many left, so this we're never going to get these again. They're very exclusive from the spring event.
Right. And then also, if we are over 1,000, there'll be 2 given away. So I don't know how many. Where are we at now?
807.
807. So share.
Yeah.
Everybody share.
I know.
And
we got to get over 1,000. And Gloria's not here tonight.
Yeah.
She went to go help her daughter, my sister, down in Baltimore.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have some good deals because what's that saying?
When the cat's away, the mice will play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
so we have some good deals. And I see some furniture here that is going away really cheap.
really,
But,
that's really nice
like, I don't know when we
furniture.
have that in the lineup, but it's more so for our local. It's not going to be shipped out or anything, but we have some really nice furniture that we're getting rid of.
Yeah, I saw it. I was
We need
kind
to
of
make some room.
amazed. Yeah, make some room from other
And
things.
I don't know if my mom knows this, but I want to, I want it out.
Okay.
We need some space for our classroom. And what we have in the bubble right now is the fall event.
Okay.
So you can sign up for the fall event. And I know a lot of you are going to notice the price change. That's because we have something really big planned for the fall event.
Okay.
I mean, this might be a shock to everyone. So, I mean, it's bigger than the fun bag.
Yeah, fun bag, yeah.
It's going to be well worth it to sign up for the fall event.
And you all know that our projects are always so good.
Yes.
Yeah, and everybody has such a good time, and the food is good.
But we have something in the works that we haven't done.
Okay.
And I don't know, since I've been here, we haven't done it. I don't know if you...
Yeah, before you were here,
yeah, maybe
something similar. Yeah.
Something similar. But the fall event, we're planning something big. So you got to sign up for the fall event. The dates are October 19th and 20th. We're capping it off at 60 people per group. So that first group will go that Monday and Tuesday, October 19th to 20th. We're doing it at the same place, Crown Plaza, in Pittsburgh here. That's just down the road from our shop. And then we have Wednesday and Thursday, October 21st and 22nd. And then October 23rd and 24th would be a Friday and Saturday. So we'll keep you in the loop, but we're not announcing it quite yet. We have something pretty big in the works that that would be fun. We need to finalize things before we announce it. But I'm sure a lot of you are going to be excited.
They're saying, give us a hint.
No hints. No hints.
Gloria's the one that went.
Gloria gives the hints, and she's away, so you're not getting it from me.
Yeah.
And John, you too.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to say anything, but I want to plan something big, and we got to do something for our events. I mean, they're already great. I think they're well worth the money.
Oh yeah, and our projects are always the best.
Yeah.
Our events are always really good.
Yeah.
So now we've got something even bigger going on.
Yeah. So we're going to be changing a lot. I mean, I made an announcement like 3 weeks ago about us switching our web store and like doing different things differently. We have some issues with our drop shipping right now that we're trying to fix, but we're going to be making some big changes this summer and pretty soon. I don't know if we're going to be ready for June 1st, but we might need to push back our relaunch. We're going to do a relaunch, and our web store is going to be a lot easier to access. We're going to be selling from different sales channels as well. So we're trying to make some big improvements. We're going to bring classes back, which is going to be a lot of fun to our local people. But yeah, this fall event is going to be a big one, and I hope you guys are ready.
Is it eligible for 10% back?
The event? No. Yeah.
We're excluded. You know what? We might make another announcement. I don't think we're going to do the 10% back on the event. I don't think we're ever going to do a credit back on this event. What's in the works is pretty big, so we have to finalize these things before we announce it. We also we might have a special deal for those event people and machines. So if you're in the market for a new machine, this is definitely an event you're going to want to attend. We're going to have some great deals for the summer one, but we're planning some things for the fall event. And so if you're in the market for a new machine, you're definitely going to want to come to us for this fall event. Yeah, I think that's all I really have. I don't know if anyone else wants to hop on, but yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be really good.
Yeah.
And because they're already our
Did we
events
show
always
it?
so good.
How about the summer event? So we still have signups for the summer event. We have to show what we're going to do in Kathy's room. Is that?
Yeah, it's right
is that
here.
Right? Let's do the summer event because we still have signups for the summer event.
Okay.
And we're going to have exclusive deals at the summer event on machines. we're going to have really good kits. And
Okay, this is what they're doing in Kathy's room. It's really nice. Look at this. It says home, and they use the sunflower as the O. And this is like rotary purse. We take little flowers, and it has a hot fix adhesive on it, and you kind of go in and put the design has a space where you're supposed to put the flowers in. So I think it's just beautiful. And then they added embellishments with the little butterflies and the birds, and it's really, really nice.
yeah. So we actually took this, they had me take this into software.
Okay.
This was a, whose design was this? Purely Gates?
Yeah.
And we're using Purely Gates designs, but we changed them up a little bit so we can do these little cutouts of the fabric and add those in there. And even this flower we blew up in software. So we're going to have to show how we did that too.
Yeah, okay. And this is the kit, so it comes with everything, all the embellishments. It has, I see some mylar in there. That's what makes the sunflower sparkle like that. And so everything will be included. You just come in and sew it, and we always make sure everybody gets done and takes a finished project home.
So the dates for this summer event is July 20th and 21st, Monday and Tuesday. And July 22nd and 23rd is the second group, and they come on a Wednesday and Thursday. What's really nice is, I mean, there's plenty of spots open. So you're really going to get a lot of help.
Yeah, individual help
really, from us.
Yeah.
So and getting help with these machines. We will get the designs. I don't know. What do we have planned? Probably. You'd probably take them off the machine, put them right on your flash drive. That's normally what we do, right?
Right.
But I think when it comes to the kit, we're probably going to have to include designs as well, right? Or show them how to do it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Are we pre-ordering the kit at all? No, not yet.
No.
But it's a nice kit. That's a lot of stuff they get in this kit.
Yeah. Yeah, it has everything you need. It's
And
the
you get
beautiful
to make
linen.
this one of a kind. Oh, the hanger too.
Yeah,
The
they'll get their
you the
hanger. Yeah.
So you'll get a specialty hanger along with this, with the kit, or the people who attend the event will get it.
Yeah. Well, I don't.
At the event, you get a hanger. Oh no, it's in the kit.
It's in the kit. Everybody gets that really cute hanger.
Yep.
Yeah, and we were talking about how to hang it today, and then this was a technique that we learned from Wander Lane.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So what's next?
Okay.
So we had new fabric come in today.
Your new fabric. Okay. So we have some pre-cuts. Okay, and let's see, the name of it is called True Love. Isn't that nice?
So it looks like we got this. We got the charm pack in first.
Yeah, the charm pack in. So this is by True Love by Lella Boutique. And Lella Boutique. And let's see, let's kind of just flip through this. It's blues and greens, and we love blues and green. Gloria loves blues.
Oh, we're over 1,000.
Okay, good.
So we got to pick two winners.
So there's so lots of different shades of blue and green. It's really pretty. So that's the layer cake. And then we also have the jelly roll. So you can take a look right there at all the blues and greens. And then I always like to look in here, and you get to see the shades of the colors. But that is really pretty. It's called True Love. And then also the charm pack. So it's a brand new. We just got it in. First.
That is an amazing collection. It looks really good.
It does look really good.
Moda fabrics are always great.
Yeah. And I see. Yeah,
So-
that's really pretty. Okay.
And then this is next.
Okay. So.
I'm not really sure. What is this
So
from?
this is Kimberbell.
Kimberbell. Okay. Yeah, this is, I love her little pillows that that they make, that Kimberbell makes. They're an 8-inch pillow, and later on we have, it's coming up, we have the pillow for sale too, and it's also at a bargain price. But this is Kimberbell, and it's Live Simply, Bloom Wildly.
It's called Country Blooms Pillow.
It's really cute. And this has the the cork on it, and then there's little applique flowers.
Can you zoom in on this, Sophie? Look at this rope. I mean, it just looks so cool how they digitize.
Yeah,
right?
that's amazing digitizing.
So it looks like, I mean, that looks like a real rope. That is so cool how they did that.
Yeah, it does. It looks really good. It's really, I love it. And then there's also some background quilting on here. And I just love these little pillows to kind of sit on your shelf. And they're unique to Kimberbell. They make that 8x8 pillow, and nobody else makes it.
So you can make this with a 6x10 hoop or an 8x12.
Okay.
So it looks like you get 2 design sizes. And
the 8x12 would be nice too.
yeah, so maybe I don't know what size they use for this one. Do you guys know?
I think that's the 8x8. Yeah.
You think that's 8x8?
by 8. Okay. Yeah, that's really nice.
But we also are selling the pillows at a really good price, $10.88. You're not going to find these pillows cheaper anywhere else.
No, they don't
we have
make
plenty
that
of these in
size
stock.
anywhere else. Anywhere else, just Kimberbell makes that size. So I would get a couple of them.
Yeah, you got to get the design, and you have to get
Get
that.
a couple of pillows. Okay.
Do we announce this now? Or when do we
Yes.
announce it?
Yeah. Okay.
You want to do it? You do the honors?
Okay. Natalie Moses, Moses. $25 will be put into your account to use tonight, and congratulations to Natalie.
Yeah, congrats,
Okay. So
Natalie.
yeah.
You can use that for the Country Blooms pillow.
Pillow. Yeah. Okay.
And we have some other pillows as well. We're trying
Okay.
to clear out some space.
Yeah,
the
we
pillows take
are.
up a lot of space. I mean, these little ones don't, but we had a lot of these little pillows.
Yeah. Okay. This one is 9.5 by 5.5, and it's a perfect little rectangle pillow for a bench, chair, or even a shelf. Pairs perfectly with Kimberbell projects. Yeah. If you're Kimberbell, if you love Kimberbell, I would definitely get those little pillows. So, okay, and I see they have something on there that says together, so they have, too hard to read, it's small. Yeah, okay, so that was 9.5 by 5.5. Okay.
And then we're going to do some more pillows.
Okay.
Just because we're trying to bargain these off, we're trying to get rid of these pillows. So we have them at really low prices. We love these Fairfield pillows, soft touch.
Okay, this one is 12 by 22. Yeah, so these, yes, that would make a really nice lumbar pillow, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
And these are like last sale. So whenever they're gone, they're gone.
They're gone, yeah.
I don't
so
think
you
we're going to
have
carry that many pillows.
Definitely, I would. Kathy always says fast fingers.
Fast fingers.
Fast fingers
Yes,
indeed.
indeed.
Guys, these are some great prices on pillows.
Yeah. I know, these pillows are expensive. Okay, now
This is 12 by 22. Okay, the 12 by 22. And yeah, you could fit a lot of Kimberbell designs. I know they have like their bench pillow designs. There's tons of different embroidery designs that you can use with these. But yeah, it's a nice size. I was trying to Google and find other people who had this 12 by 20. I recommend trying to find a 12 by 22 pillow. I couldn't find one.
Yeah,
It was really tough.
yeah.
I think we have the last 12 by 20 pillows in the whole United
and it's
States.
a nice size. It's definitely a nice size. Yeah. Okay.
And then our next pillow is
Okay, so
a
the
big
big
boy.
one. Yeah, big
a
one.
big 22 by 22.
Okay.
That's my lucky
Only at
number right there.
2088.
2088. That's great.
2088 for this big giant pillow.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
you know what?
You know, I wonder how much they are at Pottery Barn. We always
I
like
know,
to
right?
compare
$50.
what
Oh, yeah.
how much things are for at Pottery Barn.
But
So-
it looks like this design we have next would pair well with this pillow.
Yeah,
I'm trying to look at the back.
Riley Blake. I was looking at that. It's really a nice
So the pillow is actually for an 18 by 18.
team.
But
Yeah,
still,
you could
add more borders. to it.
Yeah.
So the next one we have is Correspondence by Riley Blake.
Yeah, there
I
are
haven't seen
things-
this. Have we done this one before? Is
No,
this new?
no, I have not seen
Brand
this.
new.
No, yeah,
Brand new design.
yeah.
We only have a few right now.
Yeah, and it says correspondence, but it has love. It has words on it. It has love and joy. Let's see. This one's a little fearless. Kindness.
Yeah.
Kindness, peace. I always like peace. Faith, So it has all those little words on it. And the project size is the pillow is 18 by 18, or you can make a table runner, which is 33.5 by 11, or a wall hanging, which is 27 3/4 by 27 3/4. And all three of those projects use the 6 by 10 hoop. And and
That is awesome.
That-
So like,
yeah, that
can
is.
you zoom? Oh, we're already zoomed in. Mm-hmm. So how many designs did it say it had?
let's see, I think that says
It's
right
nice. Do they
here.
give you the instructions for making
Yes.
the pillow and table runner and the wall hanging?
Yes, it is. It says pillow, table runner, wall hangings, 6 by 10, and then designs. I thought I saw a number of designs, but
Two pillow designs? Maybe.
yeah, two pillows, one
Well, they get a
table
wall hanging
and a wall
and
hanging.
a table runner. Well, yeah, like the mini quilt you see in the back there.
Yeah, but it's Riley Blake, and we love her embroidery designs. We love them just as much as we love yours.
Yeah, I don't know. They're doing pretty good. So.
yeah.
I know there was a hot minute where Gloria wasn't a fan of the Riley Blake designs,
Yeah,
but now she's like,
yeah,
you know,
she's seems to be more popular right now.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, we all love them. You know, I don't know. I think they must have hired a new team of digitizers or something, because their designs are flawless and they look amazing. So we have another one. Is this a new one too?
Yes, I've never seen that one
Look at
too.
this one.
Yeah, look at that.
I've
that
never made one of these houses before.
Yeah,
You know, like Riley Blake really seems to like doing those decorative houses using
Right.
embroidery.
and they're all Halloween, so they're like haunted houses, and yeah. Let's see what she
but they
says
don't
about
look,
it.
they don't look like stitch heavy. You know how kind of OESD
Yeah,
has a lot of stitches that you got to use to make them. They
Yeah.
don't look super heavy on the stitches. So
no, they can
it's-
see a lot of fabric in there.
yeah, you see a lot of fabric, which means they're quicker. So you're going to be able to make these a lot faster. And I mean, that's an awesome Halloween decoration.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and look, it's on a USB stick. So all of Riley Blake's are on a
Yep.
USB
So there's
stick.
a USB stick inside. The formats are DST, EXP, HUS, JEF, PES, VIP, VP3, and XXX. So if your machine takes those formats and you have a 5x7 hoop, you can stitch these out. Is this one? No, this one's 6x10, but this one's 5x7
Okay.
and 6x10.
Okay. So fun. Okay. I love them. I think that would be so much fun to make a whole village
Yeah.
and Halloween.
And you know what? You got to start working on Halloween now.
Yeah, you do,
because there's
definitely.
going to be too many projects for you to do. So you got to finish up on your patriotic, and we got to start on Halloween.
yeah, like
right now.
July 6th, you have to start on
Yeah.
Halloween. Yeah.
Or you need this in your house at least
Yeah.
right now, so you can plan on working on it.
Yeah.
Is that
I look at it.
freestanding embroidery?
They are freestanding,
Indeed, yeah.
right? And they have a different method. I know OESD has a method where they like use the stitches to kind of hook them together. But I think they sell these like grommets or something, right? How do they glue them together? I don't think
They
so.
normally do the grommets. You punch the holes. In.
Yeah, like
Yeah, but
like
does
it
Riley
has
Blake
little
have their own
eyelets, right? Like
Yeah.
eyelid stitches. Yeah, and that's usually what it is. But
Yeah, they are freestanding, right?
oh yes, put some fairy lights in them. Be real spooky. Okay.
I could see my kids loving to play with these, you know,
Yeah. Okay.
and grandkids would love to play with these. What's next? Oh, this is what you
Okay.
made, Joni.
Yeah, I made this. This is our 10-minute table runner. It's the easiest table runner in the world to make. The kit comes with everything is pre-cut. You don't have to cut anything.
Let me just
So
take this out.
yeah, so it has it matches the bow. So some of you got made the bow, but it comes with a 12-inch piece by width of fabric for the center. Okay, and then and like I said, it's pre-cut. You don't have to cut it, and then the back of it wraps around to the front, and this is 18 inches, so a half a yard of fabric. And all I did was sew the 2 long seams together. Now, I used the wave stitch, okay, on the serger. So what I did was I put together the wrong sides of the fabric and then just took the serger and sewed down with the wave stitch. But if you don't have to do that, if you don't have a serger or you just don't want to do it, what you would do then is put right sides together and sew the 2 seams.
Were you going to demo doing this? Or did you?
Well, I thought, well, maybe we should demo it, but we've done them several times.
Yeah, but what about the wave? Were you planning on doing a wave stitch? Or are you doing something else with that?
I'm going to do something else with that. Although I could do the wave stitch. I have the thread.
There's only a couple baby lock machines that have the wave stitch. So, I mean, it adds that amazing accent. I mean, it's just so cool. Look at this. It looks like, I love this fabric. It looks like a bomb pop.
Yeah, it does. Yes, yeah.
But I love that the wave stitch, I mean, it's perfect.
I could do the wave stitch, but when I go over to the sergers, we'll see. Okay. But what we do include is the shape flex. We back the 18-inch piece, the backing, with the shape flex, and it just gives it a nice body and gives it some stiffness, and it lays nice and flat. It's not flimsy. So it does take more than 10 minutes to make, but not much longer.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's only
so we have so you have the pre-cut fabric and the shape flex, and then also the instructions. So I thought I put the instructions in here. Anyways, you would get a piece of paper with colored pictures of the instructions. Okay. And
they're in there.
Yeah, they are. Okay.
They're hidden.
Yeah. So it's just all one page, and it tells you exactly how to make the project. Okay. So yes, you can kind of sew them together, and then turn them inside out, and press it, and then you just take the ends and put right sides together. Put right sides together like that, and sew it, and then turn it and kind of push your little point out. There you go, and that's it. Okay.
Chris says she's afraid to use the wave stitch.
Oh no! Do you want me to do it now?
I don't know.
We're
gonna start doing more serger stuff.
I have the thread. So I was going to show some stuff on the serger, but if you want me to show,
I don't know. When were we planning on doing?
We're actually going to do serger stuff right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do, Jen.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Okay. Well, we'll go over and talk about the serger, and then.
Do we want to talk about these threads first?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this is it's called stretch thread. It's called Maxi Lux Stretch, and we really like it for decorative sewing and doing the wave stitch. And you can see that the thread is a little. It looks like it's thicker. It kind of fills in. It's kind of like fuzzy. And as it goes through the tension disc, it'll go through, and it's thin like regular thread. But then after it sews, it kind of relaxes and fills in really nicely. So we love to use this thread for whenever we want to fill the stitch in like that. And this is a beautiful color for red, white, and blue projects. This one is called, I think it was Maxi
Lux Stretch.
The Maxi Lux Stretch.
It's just blue.
It was just blue.
Yeah.
But it is.
It's blue.
It's really a pretty shade of blue. And then of course there's the red. So
Artillery red. What's this one say? This one's just blue. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But then there's artillery red, sold 112, and then the blue would be sold 113.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to go over to the serger now, and I'm going to grab my chair. And
I just want to say, if you see something you like on any of these machines, we have really good deals right now that we can't say on live, or we get in trouble. So you have to call into us.
Yeah. Okay.
412-344-2330 extension 2 to get to our sales team, and then Johnny will probably answer the phone and tell you about prices, tell you about the machine.
Okay. Here, I got a extra long thread here. Okay. So first of all, This is the Baby Lock Triumph, and I have a new table on here. For those of you who have the machine, you're used to seeing this is the table that we use for the cover stitch and the chain stitch. And then this one is the one that we use for the overlocking stitch. So this would be your knife finger, and this is the table for the cover stitch. And one reason why they call it the cover stitch is because when you put the table on, it covers everything. But anyways, this is a new table. This is a really, it came out a couple of years ago, and it's what you're able to do is use a table when you're using your overlock stitch and your rolled hem, anything like that a 4-thread serger would do, because so you have that extra space, the table to work with, and then also it does have a space for that upper looper to fit right in there. And there's your knife, and then the fabrics kind of fall right down through here as you're cutting. So what this allows you to do is to use the fabric guide right here. So this gets put on right here, and what I do is it starts right here at 0, and on the foot there are like 5 little raised notches on the foot, and that marks the 5 different needle positions. So I line up the 0 with the left needle, the overlock needle 1, and I'll kind of just hold that in place. Okay, and then there's 2 little screws that come in and hold that. And so so you're able to use this when you're doing your overlocking, which you weren't able to do before with this one. Okay, do you see there's no place to put that table? Okay, this one will fit the Baby Lock Triumph. Okay, and I believe that's it, because the Evolution and the Ovation is a slightly different size. So this cover will fit the Triumph. Okay, and then so if you wanted to do like a 5/8 inch seam allowance, I would take this and move it to the 5/8 inch mark. So I see a 1/2 inch. There's the 5/8 right there, and then you line up your fabric, and it will cut off, and you have your perfect 5/8 inch seam allowance. So I just love this accessory for the Triumph, and the reason why is because I'm able to use the fabric guide on both the overlock and the cover stitching. Okay, so now I'm going to take that off, and the next thing I want to go over is I have 2 feet. I have the gathering foot, and then I also have the sharing foot. And so they're very similar. They do very similar things. So I was just going to kind of go over the difference in them. So right now I have the gathering foot on, and what I can do is take my fabric and I increase my stitch length all the way up to 4, and I take the differential feet and I bring it all the way up to 2, and that will gather your fabric. So I'm just going to lift the presser foot, and I'm going to put it up where the blade is, and then I can step on my foot control. Okay. And you can see that it's gathering. Okay. Then also what I can do with that foot is I can take my other 2 fabrics, and I'm going to put this one underneath the foot with the right side facing up. Okay, and then I'll take this one, and I'm going to sew it on with right sides together, and then I'm just going to slide this one, and I may even just get it started here. There we go. And then you'll take this piece and slide it in like that. Okay. And then I'll just step on the foot control. There we go. And it's going to gather the underneath piece, but sew it to the flat piece. Okay, whoops, I'm not on a real table. So it's like I can't get my feet underneath the table. There we go. Okay. Okay, so this is gathering underneath and it's sewing it to a flat piece like that, and it's, there you go, and then we'll just swing off. Okay, and there. Oh, yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Okay. So it gathered and sewed to a flat piece. Now the shirring foot, and one of our customers came in a year or two ago, and she wanted to try the shirring foot because this foot you can use both your overlocking and your cover stitch, and so you can use a chain stitch. And what she was trying to do was make those tops that had all this shirring going over it. So you can do that with this. But the foot is a little different. It does gather the fabric, and you'll see in a minute that it looks a little different. What it has is a little groove in here, and this moves up and down. So it kind of helps it forms similar to a pleat rather than a gather. And so this one, I'm just going to take that off. Take this one off. And also, I should tell you this. When you get this foot, this is the gathering foot still. When you open the package, this little piece right here is flat against the foot. So you have to take it and actually bend it so that it sticks out like that. And that will give you more gathers than is if it were lying flat. Okay, so that's a little tip with the gathering foot. Okay, so now I'm going to take this one and we'll put that on. And I like my presser foot lifters right here in the front. It's easy to get to. And now this one, we'll take this. We'll put that underneath, and now I'm just going to let it gather. And you can see what that's. So it does definitely gather more, and it's sort of like little tiny pleats. So I just wanted you to see what the 2 feet will do. So if you look at that, do you see? It has like little tiny pleats in it. So that's the shirring foot. And that's fairly new. It's a couple of years old, but the gathering foot has been around for a long, long time.
Can you compare it to the?
Yeah, this one here, we'll put, here, I'll go like this. Do you see? See, this is a little closer together. This one also has, the one with the shirring foot, also has a little bit of give to it. It kind of stretches a little bit, whereas this one is kind of like, doesn't do that. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. But there's a lot you can do with this one. Like you can use your chain stitch and put some shirring and, right in the middle of a piece of fabric. And, it does, you don't have to set it up so that it will cut. And then you can also use your cover stitch too with the shirring foot. Okay. Now that's what I was going to do. So do you want me to take a minute and do the
If you want to, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. We'll do the cover, the wave stitch. Okay, so what I need is I brought over a little pair of scissors. Okay, now I had them here. That always happens to me. Here they are. They're underneath my fabric guide. I really love the fabric guide. I can't talk about that enough. It's just so helpful, especially when you're doing a hem with your cover stitch, because you kind of sew upside down, and that will mark things for you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I have to unthread everything, and I have to change the needle. So I don't have to change this one though. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go in, and we're going to cut those threads. And now it comes with a quick reference guide, which is amazing. I've done this so many times that I know how to set it up without looking at it, but the quick reference guide will walk you through everything. So I am going to have to change this one too. So I'm going to take everything out. I'm going to put in the right needle, I'm going to put the red thread, and then the upper looper I'll put in this is a regular serger thread, and then this one is the stretch thread. So I'm going to put one in the upper looper, and then the blue, I'll put that in the lower looper. Here, I got an extra long thread, so I'll just snip it. So we're going to put that one right here. I am going to go in and change the needle, and when you know it, my needle, it's not there. Okay, well, let's see. I wonder if somebody would get me one. I have to.
What kind of needle do you need?
I need not the needle, but I need the screwdriver, the red screwdriver. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. So what I will do is take out the left needle, and I'm gonna leave in the right needle. And they ran to get me one. So I'm gonna pull out all the threads, and then we're gonna go in here. There we go, and pull them out. Okay.
We're working on getting screwdrivers.
Okay, good. Okay. So then I'm going to set up the machine, I'm going to select the wave stitch. I'm going to bring the stitch selector down to the, I'm going to put it on C, okay? And then right here, let's take this off so you can see what I'm doing.
Will this one work too?
Yes. Well, let's see. Okay. Okay. Now, let's see. That's not the... Okay, so we're going to take out the left one. And so that is right here. Yeah, it does work. Okay. Yeah, that's... Okay, so we take that one out. Here we go. Here, I'll just take that. I do need to take that foot off anyways. Okay, and then I have the regular foot. We're going to put that on. So I have the right needle in. And we'll put the foot back on. Okay, so my stitch length, I'm going to start with it on about 2. Okay, and we might change that. Okay, my stitch width, I'm going to put that on 5. Okay, so we're going to turn this and put that on 5. Okay, and then my stitch selector is on C, and my wave selector. And okay, so now I'm ready to thread. So I'm going to start with my lower looper. Okay, and we're going to bring this up, and I'm going to thread this one the way I normally would. So we're going to go to threading, turn the hand wheel until they pop together, and then we're going to take this and put it into the L for lower looper, and I just kind of bump it in. I'll take it and just kind of go like that. Okay, and then we're going to hit the button. Okay, and give it slack. There it goes, and it came right through. Okay, so now I'm going to take this and we'll snip it to the length of the machine. So about 4 inches long, and just leave it there. Now we're going to do the red one. Okay, now on your quick reference guide, it's going to tell you to skip this thread guide. And we're going to take the upper looper thread, instead of putting it here, we're going to move it to the right. And then we're going to take the overlock needle 2, and instead of putting it here, we're going to bring it over 1. So just skip 1 and then fill in the rest. So we're going to take this one and overlock lower. That's the upper looper. We're going to skip this one, bring it through the tension disc, and then bring it down. And take the end, and we're going to put it through the U for upper, and I'm going to snip the edge off. Okay, and we're going to go in here. And just, I kept pulling it out. Oops. Let's go like this and cut it again. And I'll show you a trick if it doesn't go through. So if you have another machine like a Imagine or a Victory, and they don't have like the where you push the button, they have a lever that when you push down and it sends the air through. I'll show you in a second a little trick to get it in there. So we're going to hit that button there, and it came flying through. So there's my upper looper. And then we're going to put that one underneath the presser foot and towards the back. And now we just do our needle, and that's your overlock needle 2. Okay. And bring that up. And then we're going to go in here. And now this time we'll go up and over around the take-up lever and right here. Okay. And now we're going to use the needle threader. So I'm going to bring the needle threader down like that. And then we'll take that, and you cut it about the length of the machine, and then you just come over and you hold it right in front of where the needle is. And I do have another little gadget that I can show you, but let's see. So I'm going to hold that there, and then you just hit the button, and it kind of sucks it in. And I'm going to go ahead and use this one. I think it's because I'm just not sitting, you know, and it was probably, yeah. So anyways, it comes with this, or it is called the Revolution Air Needle Threader Guide. And what you do is you put that right here. And then you just take your thread and put it in here. See, I can put it right there, right where it's supposed to be. And then you hit the little button and it sucks it in. There. And then it pulls it through. And then you just kind of grab it and pull it the rest of the way through. There, like that. Okay.
That little guide makes it so much easier.
Yeah, it does. It does. Especially, like I said, I'm not sitting like right in front of it. So I decided, but this is a really nice, so if you need one of these too. You can order that, and you can see that it will thread every single. So these two will be for the overlock stitching, and these three are for the cover stitching. Okay, so now I'm ready to sew my stitch, and I'm going to go ahead and put my table back on. This just slides right through. Now I can use this one, or I can use the brand new, this one.
And then you're using the trim band.
Yes. Now that doesn't come, that's another little extra accessory, and I really like that because you can see I've got my threads there. All right, so now I'm ready to start serging, so I'm going to turn to serging, and we're going to put two pieces of fabric together. I'm going to go through two because that's what I did on the table runner. So on this one, I want to put wrong sides together, okay? And then we'll just put the fabric underneath and lower the foot, and then I'll step on the foot control. And you see how the thread the fabric falls down. Okay, now you can see a little bit of puckering right there. I did not change my differential feed back down to normal. As soon as I saw that, I knew that I needed to do that. So I'm going to go back down to normal, and you're going to see it's going to sew perfectly flat. Okay, so now I can see my red thread and my blue thread. Now that's a little long, so I'm going to change my stitch length. Let's go down close to 1, like that. Let's see if we like that. We may even want to go a little bit lower. Here, we'll bring it down to it depends on what you like. Some people like it filled in, solid. So they need like a very short stitch length. But you don't have to remember how to do any of this. You just bring out your quick reference guide, and it will walk you through the steps. And there's my wave stitch. There we go. Okay. So there it is. Easy, right? Yeah. So, okay. All right, good. Okay, so let's see. Now, we'll see what's next. Okay, so
some of your serger accessories, a lot of them we just went over.
Yeah. Okay, so there's the fabric guide. Okay, this one is for the 8-thread sergers with the larger area to sew on. So that would be like the Triumph and the Ovation. Okay, then there's the 8-thread sergers that are a little bit more compact, like the new Splendor, and then also the Acculate. And this is the same fabric guide, but you can see that it is smaller. Okay, this will be for the Triumph, since you have all that room there to the right. So that will be for the Triumph and the Ovation. Now this one is for the compact 8-thread sergers. And it fits on just like the machine, just like this one does, with those little white screws that come with your machine. And then you're able to line everything up, like there's the 1-inch mark and the 5/8, the 3/8. So everything's there for you. So those are the two different fabric guides for the different size machines.
Somebody asked, does it fit the applaud?
The applaud.
So
yeah. This one would fit the applaud. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You would need that for the cover stitch, and then also the Euphoria. This would fit that one. That's the cover stitch only machine. So this definitely would fit that one too. Okay, and then we have, this is that table, which I love because then you're able to use your fabric guide when you're just overlocking or rolled, or if you have a rolled hem, and you can see that it goes all the way up to like 5¼ inches that you could move this around to. And then you just line up your needles here with 0, and you set this where you need it to be, and then you just start sewing, and you have your guideline to follow. Okay, and then, okay, this is, now we had the gathering foot. Did I take maybe the, yeah, we have the gathering foot, and then the shirring foot that you can also get. Here we go. So this one is the, let's see, what's in the bubble? So this would be the ruffling foot. So this is, they call it ruffling, but it is, I call gathering. It has a G on it. So if they call it the ruffling, yeah, it makes more sense. Yeah, so the ruffling foot is, and then, but then of course, but I call it the gathering foot, but it does have a G on it. So that's the one that will sew the 2 layers together, a flat side and then the gathered side. Okay. And then we have the shirring foot, and this one, I don't know, Cindy DeLoe is the one that kind of got us going with this one. I don't know if she's on tonight. She usually is. Maybe she'd say whether she liked it or not. Yeah, so this one is, and I have that one on the machine right over here. So this one is for shirring, and you can use your overlock stitches or your cover stitches. It's different on the back. It has this little spring in here. So this moves up and down. And then they also put a groove out in here, which kind of catches the fabric so that it will gather. And then also these are little slots that you can put ribbons in or elastic. So they just slide underneath and you sew over them. And then both of them come with instructions, and you just follow it. You know, they'll tell you how to set the machine up, and then they have written instructions on how to sew it. Okay, sew with it. Okay, then we have the, let's see.
We have the Revolution.
Okay. So this is great, especially when the serger's new to you and you want to use the needle threader. Then after a while you get used to it and you don't need it so much. But that is the needle threader that I used. And it's very helpful because you can see these nice grooves in there, and you just hold the thread right there and it pulls it through. Okay. Then we have, this is the 6-foot presser foot set. Now this one would be for the 8-thread sergers, okay? Any 8-thread. And it has 6 feet in it, and they are, let's kind of take a look at it. It has the gathering foot in it. Okay, so here. So it has the gathering foot, which is right here. And then this is the elastic foot. This one is the blind hem foot, and then also there's the lace insertion lace foot, and then also the ruffling, the cording foot, the 5mm cording foot, which is amazing. We put zippers in with that. So it is like a piping foot, so it has that nice, really nice groove out underneath it. And but we use it for piping, and we also put zippers in with that one. So that's a really nice foot to get. And then this one is the beading foot. So you can see there's a groove right here, and then there's a little tunnel underneath there. So you put your beads or your sequins through here, and you use a rolled hem stitch with a really, really long stitch length, and it just attaches those to your fabric. Okay, so this one would be for your 8-thread sergers, and then we have the same thing for your 4-thread sergers. So that would be like your Victory and your Imagine, and let's see, what else would that be? I'm trying to think of some of the older ones. So that was the Imagine, and then also the Acclaim. The Acclaim is a 4-thread serger. Okay, so that one is right here, and it has the exact same feet that the other one has, as the beading foot, the blind hem, the lace foot, the elastic foot, the gathering foot, and the P5 foot, which is that one that we use for the zipper and for cording. And I think there's another one. There's two. There might be two of those. Let's see. No, I think it's exactly the same. All of them. This one is P3. Okay, that's the difference. I knew there was a difference. P3 is a cording foot for your little narrow cording. Okay, then P5 is the same foot, but it has a bigger groove on the back of it. So that would be for your piping with a larger cording. And this is the one we also use to put zippers in. So, and that would be for your 4-thread sergers. Mm-hmm. So I think I did everything. What did I?
You
did.
Joni, you were in your element right there. Joni was just like rapid fire. Like,
yeah, I love sergers.
Everything about a serger.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah.
We have a bunch of beautiful, beautiful
Oh,
names.
yeah. Okay,
I'm really
I'll have
excited
to
about
put these. Yeah.
So Gloria was saying she's going to be teaching this one, but I'm
Yeah.
just so excited about this because I actually saw a really cool one, and Gloria showed it before too.
Mm-hmm.
Steve has showed it, but these are called the Dream Big Quilt Panels, and I'm going to help Joni put these.
Yeah, I
together
just
real
didn't
quick
want
here.
to lose all my precious.
I've done that before and lost my precious.
Yeah, this one goes in here.
Press
Okay.
feet before.
Yeah. Yeah, she's going to do this in IQ Designer
Let me
on
just hold this up real quick.
not next month, not this coming Monday, but the following Monday, June 8th. So what we're going to do is she's going to scan the fabric into the IQ Designer, and then she's going to take a petal and outline it and put fancy fill stitches in. And it turns out beautiful. Yeah.
And these are so beautiful, so vibrant.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great way as an intro to IQ Designer. If maybe you've been holding off a little bit, you feel
Mm-hmm.
a little intimidated, this is going to be one of the easiest projects to start off with. Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure many of you guys do quilts already. So this is just quilting into hooping. All you're going to
Yeah.
do is draw your outline like Joni said and
fill
put
it
a little
with
fancy fill in there.
Yeah, yeah, and she'll, like, have it if they turn out beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
and so you'll learn how to scan, and then just fancy fills. And we love our fancy fill stitches.
All right, now
this one's called
this one's opal. And it's so pretty. It goes from,
pretty.
Light blue to a nice little orange center. Now the next color here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
is
this one it's a
this
teal. Yeah, this one is beautiful. I'm not sure which one I like best.
I'm thinking I'm liking this teal right here.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I like the teal or the pastel, but isn't that beautiful?
I don't know. I might like them all, but look at this next one here.
Yeah.
This
Now this one, it looks like a poinsettia,
And I'm
and
thinking I'm liking this, one.
this one is called Scarlet.
You know what? This one for Christmas. Oh,
yeah.
come on. This is just okay. It looks
Yeah.
exactly like a poinsettia right there. That would be a perfect project right there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You know,
That
it's
is. Look
Scarlet.
at that. Look at it. It looks so like it has depth to it. Like you could put your hand down into the flower. Yeah, that's beautiful.
You know what? I think I like them all. I might need all of them.
Yeah.
You might have to make 3 Dream
Yeah.
Big quilts.
Yeah.
So
So.
And we also have the
Yeah, now
reusable
this
batting.
this is my favorite batting. This is to make it into a quilt. You will this is the size that you'll need. I think that it ends up to be about 43 by 43, and this is the crib size, which is 45 by 60. And this is the Hobbs Heirloom Fusible Batting. I use this all the time, and this is where I'll take the backing and I lay it down and I find the center of it. I'll take my batting, find the center, lay it down, and then take my top, find the center, match it all up, and you just smooth it out and take your iron and just press. And you'll go press all the way across the quilt, and then you move it on, and then you keep pressing. So everything is put together, and and then you don't need bastings, stitches or pins or anything, and then we'll take it to the IQ designer, scan it in, and then fill it all with fancy fill stitches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to be really beautiful. Mm-hmm.
So we have the 45 by 60 size in the bubble right now, but we
Yeah.
also have the 90 by 108.
Yeah. So if you wanted to get a couple of projects done, you could get the larger one. But this is the perfect size for this one quilt to do one. Okay.
So I grabbed a bunch of basic stabilizers and things that they might need to stock up on.
Okay. All right. So here, we'll take these. These are gorgeous. You want to see them again? Let's show them one more time. Okay. So we're going to take, this is the opal. So it's got.
I think everybody should comment which one is their favorite.
Yeah.
Kate, which one's your
I
favorite?
think this one's my favorite.
Is it? Yeah. Okay. So, I see yellow and orange and pink and purple. Okay, then this is the teal. And I think this is pretty. It has all different shades of blue in it. Yeah, it looks like you could just go in and put your hand in that flower. And,
that teal's pretty nice. I do like this one.
Yeah, and then this one is the scarlet. Okay. So that class will be June 8th. And
Seeing a lot of reds.
I'm really liking the scarlet, but I also like the teal.
Mhm.
I like both, I think, equally. Scarlet just pops out. But
okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
alrighty. So
Okay.
let's go to our next thing, which is our favorites. And also we have our Midway Prize winner. So Libby Dougherty, congratulations. You are our Midway Prize winner.
Yes, you get the book and the jelly roll.
Oh, nice. That's a good prize. I wasn't even in here when you guys
Yeah,
got the prizes,
yeah,
so I didn't
okay.
see them yet.
Okay.
So next is the most essential thing you could stock up on, the best needles ever.
Yeah.
So
Embroidery.
Oh, sorry.
Machine embroidery size 90. We use them practically for everything.
Yes, I use the 9014s for honestly everything, especially in store. I always like to show you could sew through heavy denim with them. They're perfect for embroidery. They're perfect for freestanding lace. Really anything you're doing. I even sew with the embroidery needles now, like back at home, just because they are a little bit sharper, and I think they just last a lot longer than the universals, in my opinion. So I like these a lot.
Okay, yeah, they're our favorite needles. Okay, so then we have OESD's Ultra Clean and Tearaway. And this is 15 inches wide by 10 yards. Yeah, and that's our OESDs.
Yep. And you know what? The OESD Ultra Clean and Tear, Kate, wasn't there a point that you wanted to say or something about this? Because I noticed just whenever I use this tearaway specifically, it's not the same as medium weight tearaway. A lot of people think it's the same, but it's just a little bit different. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I don't want to say fibrous. It tears off a lot smoother. I mean,
It does.
Is there a better way to describe it?
No, I would say
yeah,
it tears off cleaner.
It's cleaner. That's what I was going to say, cleaner. That's what it does, yeah. Okay, and then this one is the Ultra Soften Tear. This is 10 inches. So if you're, for your smaller hoops, you would use the 10 inch, and then the larger hoops, you're 15. So some of you like to do a lot of, some people like to do a lot of small things, like I like the 4x4 and I like the 6x6 hoop, and that would be perfect for that. But then you go into your larger ones and you get the 15. Okay.
Next up, we have the new Hot Fix Adhesive Plus that we just got in.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Love this one.
Okay, so they're in two different sizes too. So it says a fusible designed to work with scan and cut, circuit, silhouette. But we use the scan and cut, AccuQuilt, sizzle, and more. So it's a permanent bond, washable, no stitching required. But yeah, so that one is 12. This is 12 by 4 yards. Boy, is that tiny. 12 by 4 yards.
That is kind of hard to read for me.
Yeah.
I feel like we need one of those little handy dandy magnifiers.
Yeah,
I might have
like
one
that
in here.
too. Yeah. Okay. And So this is new. Okay.
And
So-
I think Steve demoed it last week at the
Okay.
end of the show
Mm-hmm.
and showed how to use it.
I see. Okay. And then this is also Hot Fix Adhesive Plus, and this one is shorter. This one is the 10-inch by 3 yards. So.
Yeah, you could use your little baby lock magnifier for
Yeah.
all your machines right on this.
Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. All right. So.
And next up, we have the Kimberbell Shape Form.
Okay, shape form. It's for sewing embroidery. This is 14 by 28, so it is like folded a couple of times.
And this is what Mary Lou, is this what she uses for the bottom of the rope bowls?
Yeah. So they are very, they're stiff, very stiff on the bottom. So that's what she uses for those. Isn't that a cute design?
You know,
I think I don't know where they got that one, but I think it's
Isn't that the one Kate did?
I did this.
our spare. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that's really nice.
You know, I still haven't made a rope bowl yet, and it's killing me. I've been dying to make
Really?
one.
It's super
So
easy.
I know Kate did it. I
Easy.
Yeah.
did it. I want to make the rope coasters to go with it, though.
Mhm.
So shout out to Liz if you're watching tonight. She gave us a really good idea. So Kate and I
Okay.
have to teach that one.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And next up, we have Shape Flex.
Shape Flex. So we can't get enough Shape Flex. You need all the Shape Flex. This one is a bolt, and this I believe is 20, or is it 20? 20 inches wide, probably 10 yards?
Yes.
Okay. And we use this to stabilize all of our embroidery projects. If you're embroidering on a piece of fabric, we might back the whole thing with the piece of Shape Flex and to prevent any puckering. And then we usually use like the Hot Fix for our applique. But definitely we use this all the time. I used it in the, and you'll get a piece if you got the 10-minute table runner tonight, you'll get a piece of the Shape Flex. It's a really nice stabilizer. It's a woven stabilizer. Okay, so that is by the bolt, and this one is by the package, and this is 60 inches by a yard. That's a nice size too to get. Okay.
And now,
Okay, now this is adorable. This is coming up, and Kathy Antonese made this, and it is a quilt with a dragon on
You could
it.
hold this up, Jack.
Yeah.
You could point at it.
Yeah, this is look at this dragon. Look out here. Can you see that? Yes, he's very, very cute. And so he's here. He looks like he's sleeping, to tell you the truth. And I guess that's, quilt, put it on the bed. Oh, Dragon Dreams. So it's called Dragon Dreams. Yeah. And then so it has, the background fabric has all little dragons on it. And so does he. His body has the same dragons on it. And then I see little bears on here. And it's so cute. Here, we can open up the kit and just take a look. So it comes in this cute box, and this is here. I'm going to put it upside down, and it looks like a book, doesn't it? Okay, so these are your fabrics. Isn't that cute? It has like a castle and a little, looks like a pony on that fabric, and then also the green fabric with the dragonflies on it, and then you have your brown over here. It looks like little globes, snow globes on there.
Little mushrooms.
Mushrooms, that's what it is, mushrooms, okay. And there's another one that has all the little dragons on it. It is so cute. Let's see what size it is. It is 40 by 50, they call crib size. I like that size because if you wanted to, you don't have to piece the back. You can just go by the width of fabric. And that also gives you enough room if you want to do the wraparound binding. Although Kathy did a bind it. Okay. But so 40x50, perfect for a child. And it has all the instructions in it. So really cute. So
and the box is really cute.
The box is really cute. Yeah. That is so cute. Yeah, and then I see a couple of them color inspirations. So if you wanted to make another one, they have color inspirations. That's adorable. Yeah, and let's see, fabric requirements are listed to aid in proper fabric placement for this Riley Blake design kit. Boy, Riley Blake is really, it's really going good. The fabrics in the quilt image portrayed are virtual images. And so there it is. There's our quilt. So, yeah, it's adorable. Makes you want to make one, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I think it's super cute. So, all right.
Yeah. Okay.
We have another Riley Blake design.
Okay. All right.
Berry and Sage.
You know, Riley Blake has just been killing it this year. I like everything they've come out with. I've just been like blown away with. Now, I'm a big fan of these designs, actually.
Okay. All right.
Because I remember seeing. So you embroider out these little like hexagons, and then you sew them together with like a little zigzag stitch, and it becomes a bowl. So it's like little pieces that you could do, and I know you could do it in I think a 5x7 and a 6x10. So really anybody with any embroidery machine, definitely from like Vesta 3550 up, could do these designs, I know. But I just thought those were like the cutest and coolest little thing, because it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like you're doing lace, but then you're sewing it together to create a 3D object.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this I like the Dresden pattern. And the strawberries. Strawberries are so popular right now. Yeah, so it's called Berry and Sage by Riley Blake. I wonder if that's Riley Blake. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay.
What's her name? Well, Riley and Blake are her kids' names.
Okay.
I know Lori Holt designed this collection. So
Oh
that might be
yeah,
Lori Holt.
and yeah, it could be. Yeah, it looks like Lori Holt fabric. Yeah, that's really pretty. So you have your aquas and greens and pinks and reds, and then the beige, like off-white background with little prints on it. So this is a fat quarter bundle, and let's see, that was probably, how many do you think? Let's see.
24.
24, okay, good. So,
And I don't think we can get any more of this fabric, so
I was like,
really?
what is that?
Get it now, okay.
Okay, well, good to know, because I thought this was new, but I guess we can't get any more. This is really pretty too, and I love the shading. So, you know what? There's 3 left. I hope 3 lucky people get them.
Yeah, okay. All right, now
Wait, there's a matching thread set too.
Yeah,
Stop, I'm
look how
sold.
pretty.
I love this. Look how cute that is.
Yeah, that's really, really pretty colors. Those are my colors. I like that kind of stuff.
So you have alpine, leaf, latte, coral, and jazzberry. That's a cool one. And what is this? Confetti cotton. Okay. So I know it's good thread, but that's nice that you have the matching coordinating colors to go with. Look at how spot on those are. Those are This is what I love, is like they are just spot on at Riley Blake. Like they have the coordinating threads for you. Oh my gosh, like they just make it easy for us.
Yeah, they do.
Like I love when I can start a project or buy a fabric and I have the matching thread there, the matching pattern, and I have a whole project laid out for me. You can't beat that.
Okay, and then here is another confetti cotton thread, and this is Riley Blake's, and this color is called Ballerina. So that's a beautiful thread. I bet you that sews beautifully. Goes through your machine like butter, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now we have these are called Lucky Penny, and this is a Sally Tomato pattern, and and it makes a little wallet. So this is the pattern, and it is 7.5 wide, 3 high, and a 1/2 inch deep. So there's the pattern. And then we have some kits that will go with the pattern, and we have the facts. So that's the pattern, and then we have like 2 kits that will go with it, and this is the cork. I love this cork. Cork is really nice to sew with too, but it has this really cute pattern, flowered pattern, and it also has the hardware to do the, what do they call that, a lock switch?
Pocket flip lock.
Yeah.
Okay, pocket flip lock. And this one is an antique, and so it looks really nice with that cork. Yeah.
So we had it so that they get a surprise cork and.
Oh, okay, okay.
So they get. I think they get either one of those.
Oh, okay, okay. But they, both of them are really nice and they're very similar. This one I love too, and this one has the gold. But we kind of match them up so that the hardware with the cork, so they go nicely. We wouldn't. Yeah.
What size needle would you use to sew these?
I would use probably a 90-14.
At least a 90-14, or I'd use a leather needle too, like the 100s, 110. It all depends on how thick the thread is.
How many layers you put this together.
Now, I also want to talk about real quick this specific pattern. What I was going to show on Tuesday, except we had some technical difficulties here, so I was going to show cutting this out actually on the scan and cut too. Okay. I did a little test swatch, me and Kate did, and it was absolutely like perfect. It was so cool. So we're going to show that at some point too. So we do apologize. We've just had a lot going on this week.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
This is brand new.
This is brand new. It's a needle minder, a nice big one. Boy, this would definitely hold you. Here's your scissors. Let's see if that. There.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. And this is Jane Austen's house. So Jane Austen's is a needle minder. So it is books. And they say Persuasion, Emma, Mansfield Park, Northanger Abbey. So those are the books that you Sense and Sensibility. I love that one. That's so cute.
I like that. And you know what? That's a big needle minder. Look at that.
Yeah.
So you know what? Maybe if you need a little spot for your snips right there. All right. Perfect.
Okay. Yeah, that's really nice.
Okay. So what do we got next?
Okay. Next we have remnants. Ruth Ann does our remnants, and Alex, her grandson, works here, and he brought them in. So I said, we got it. And our remnants are the best remnants you could ever have. They are all our current fabrics. So we, when we cut them and there's a little piece left over, we put them in, we save them and we give them to Ruth Ann, and then she measures them, and she's real generous when she measures. So there's 5 yards or more in each one of these packages. So if it's, if something's 20 inches, she calls it a half a yard, So, and that, like I said, this is all our current, these two were from our event, and there's our fireworks fabric, and so there are everything that we're using right now. So everybody loves our, and then plus are they still 1995 or 19? So. Yeah, and then you also get the 10% put back in Gloria box. Yeah. So you can't go wrong with that.
For more than 5 yards of fabric.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's see what else we have. Oh, we're going to go in and see cabinets. Yeah. Okay. So you can.
Ready, John?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're on.
Alrighty. Hi, everyone. So once again, just a happy Thursday night. So we have a little special deal, especially for the people that are a little bit closer to the store. So we're trying to get this room here set up for classrooms so that we could have a few classes going every week moving forward. But we do have one little small problem. We kind of have too many cabinets, and so we do need to clear out some space. And we have some really great cabinets here from Unique Sew and Furniture, and they are absolutely amazing. And I just love them. So they do have this nice oak finish, and this is real wood made here in America. And this first one here is our embroidery cabinet. So this one here is specifically designed to fit machines like the Destiny, the Altair, the Brother Celeste. And not only is it for only embroidery, you could set it up for sewing as well. There is a little attachment here that you could take off the embroidery unit. This kind of magnetically slides in, and you just put on your regular sewing tray, and everything is nice and flush and level. But what's really cool about this, and if Kate could maybe just zoom in a little bit, is you can actually have your embroidery hoop nice and flush too with the entire back of the table here, which is something that is really awesome. I haven't really ever seen a cabinet that goes flush for the embroidery hoop. There is also a back leaf on the table as well. I have it pushed against the other one, so I can't fully extend it right now, but it kind of doubles your workspace. So if you wanted a serger on the back of it or anything else, if you had a little cutting mat, it's perfect for that. And I know this cabinet is regularly, what was it, like $3,400, Kate? I do not remember. Over 3,000, I know. And so we do have this one on a super sale for $1,888, I believe. Was that it for this one? So I would definitely pick this up. If you are local, feel free to stop by and look at this beautiful piece of furniture here. Definitely give us a hand. We are trying to clear out some space here so we could get a classroom set up. Now that leads us to our other cabinet that we got on super special, and this is specifically our serger cabinet, which I am in love with because this fits a bunch of different sergers. So whether it's the Acclaim, the Applaud, the Triumph, or the Bernina L890, you could set your serger right here. And there is a little wooden piece. And this is here actually designed so that you could kind of slide your serger in instead of trying to just set it flat. So I can easily push it and have it go flush against the wood here. And it's perfect, especially if you do have an Applaud or Triumph, because sometimes, you know, it is really nice to have that space leveled out. I know they make extension tables, but having a cabinet for your serger really just does give you such a different feel whenever you are using it, especially if you're doing garments or heavy quilts, to really help level everything out to take stress off those feed dogs. But yeah, so we do have these cabinets here on super sale. I think this one was, what, $11.88, Kate? Sophie? $12.88? Okay, so we do have these cabinets here on super sale. So if you are local, feel free, stop by to give them a check out, pick them up. This as a combo would be perfect for anybody's sewing room. So, and if you are interested too, as long as you're local, do give us a call at 412-344-2330 and select option 2 to give me or Tommy a call. And we'll be more than happy to show these to you. So, alrighty, I think we're gonna go back in there.
Okay, all right. Here we are. Okay, those are they are beautiful cabinets. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's see what we have next. Okay, we're gonna move this back.
Our magnetic food.
Oh my gosh, I gotta talk about these with you guys.
Yeah, yeah, these are great. These are great. Okay, so which one's first? Let's see.
9.5 by 9.5.
A 9.5 by 9.5. So that's probably this one. Okay, so this is. Let's see.
Want me to get it? I can get it for you, Johnny.
Okay.
Here,
It's a taped up. Okay.
I will get it real quick.
Mm-hmm. So 9.5 by 9.5 will fit all the way up to. It will fit all of our machines, and yes. So it will go in. You know, it will fit all the Radiance and the
So
Luminaire and
it will fit, you know, Destiny, Dream Machine, Altair, Meridian, you know, the Brother Celeste, the Baby Lock Reflection.
Yeah.
And this is a nice square magnetic hoop with those small little thin magnetic grips. I really like these, and I know a lot of people like these because a lot of us do struggle with hooping. And sometimes, even just a certain project, you do get one of those things that are just hard to hoop. And not all the time do I want to use a solid frame like the dime magnetic hoops. I cannot speak tonight. And as much as I love them, sometimes I like the little grips on these a little bit better. I feel like I get a little bit more control, and they're a little easier for me to use at times.
Yeah, and they're nice and you know, low profile, so that you can get it underneath your hoop. And this is kind of cool. It has like a finish on it, that
It's like a velvet.
like a velvet, like a brushed fabric. So you won't get. I would say no hoop burn at all. So of course you wouldn't have that because of the magnets, but I really do like this finish they have on it.
They are nice. I really like these ones here. Now, what's the next size we have? So this is 9.5 by 9.5.
We have a 6 by 10.
6 by 10. My 35, 50 people, and if you have a Vesta, you need this hoop. This is my favorite hoop to use back at home now. I like it for so many different things. But sometimes, you know, even smaller projects, I'm going to show you guys in a little bit some really cool things with couching. But maybe you have something with like fusible fleece and you're kind of doing different reposition designs that maybe you don't want to hoop over, you know, your couching embroidery. That might ruin it. So, you know, you could use the nice little magnetic grips to hold that fabric in place, which is really great. So I love these hoops, especially the 6 by 10.
Yeah, that's a very popular size.
And then, was there another one, Kate?
Yeah, there were 3 of them.
Is it 8 by 12 or
8 by 8?
8 by 8. I like the square ones a lot too. I think those are really the square ones. And there are very few machines that come with the 8 by 8. It used to be remember the Elissimo? That came with an 8 by 8. So this is a really nice, you don't have this size. So it'd be nice to get it in a magnetic hoop.
Especially one with the smaller grips. These, I cannot emphasize. I think once you use it in person and you see the feeling of it, they're nice and lightweight. They're easy to take off. They don't crush your fingers, but they also hold your fabric nice and tight.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Looks like we have some project bundles next.
Okay, project bundles. We love our project bundles. Okay. All right. So these are the 12.5. They're 12.5 by width of fabric, and we picked out 4 fabrics from the collection. And so you can do all of our, a lot of our projects that we do with IQ Designer, like you can do your rope bowls and your little baskets that Gloria did in the IQ. And we usually give you a list of things that you can use them for. But they used to be 12 when we went to 12.5 because we're thinking of the quilters. And but we like the size, you know, the width of the fabric is good to have instead of like a fat quarter. Like a fat quarter, there's not much, I don't think you could do that much with it. But this, since you have the width of fabric, there's a lot more that you can do. And this one, I forget what this one's called. Let's see.
Evening Glow.
Evening Glow. Gloria, you know, all of a sudden everything has, they used to call her Glow in high school. And so every time she sees the word, you know, Gloria or Glow, she thinks they named it after her.
You know what they call the Triumph over in the UK?
Yeah, something.
They call it the Gloria.
Yeah, and she tried.
She tried to get one in.
She saw that, and she tried to get one in, but they make it for Europe.
Only the UK people could get that.
Yeah.
Maybe we could find one on like the, you know.
But then she'd have to change the outlet and the things. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they have like the different plugs.
But Evening Glow. That's beautiful. Okay.
And this is actually a half-yard bundle.
A half-yard bundle. Okay, a little bit more. And these are Benertex, and this says Star of Wonder. Okay. These are really, you know, they're really nice basics. So you have a beige and a gold and 2 different shades of green. They can do a lot with those, you know, with other projects, blend them with other fabrics. And so they are half yard. It's good to have half yards too, right? Yeah.
We have a really good bargain, and we only have 2 of these
2 of
left.
them. Okay, so everybody get
All right.
ready.
So fast fingers no matter what it is already.
Oh, so this is Kimberbell.
Okay, it's sold probably.
So Quilting Through the Seasons, a ladder quilt. We have one of these over in the main store, and so this is Kimberbell, and this is the directions, and this one is all the embellishments and the fabric. So in here I see like Velcro and felt and cork and little, this is like a little fuzzy fabric and buttons and everything you need. They always had such great embellishments with Kimberbell.
Kimberbell always has all the little fixings, I feel like, for all their quilts, all their projects. So it's like always really fun that they have everything right there for you. So, and these are gone. So
these are gone. Okay. So we brought out the bow again.
This is Joni's favorite.
Yeah, so we should bring out the 10-minute table runner. So this is the bow. It's approximately like 20 by 20, and they're so fun to make. This one was just a piece of fabric, and it does come with detailed instructions, and so you get enough fabric to do the front and to back it. The only thing you'll need is the fusible fleece, and Kate and I did the instructions. We're very proud of our instructions. And yeah, so there's and you can see we have pictures, and these are the cutting instructions, and then we go into the sewing instructions. So we have everything right there for you. And they're fun to make. I know bows are so popular. My daughter wants one for every holiday. And yeah, so it's really, I did 2 table runners. So you take a strip of fabric, 12 by like 40, and then you you back it with fusible fleece, and then you back it. This one this one is one of the table runners, and this is the other table runner. And then you just make this loop. Believe it or not, I just took this and I grabbed it like that, and slid this on. So I just held it like in my hand, and then I took this and I just pulled everything through. So it wasn't hard to do. And then I just threw this together to tie it. So that's our bow, and we love our bows. And then here, if you want to make here we'll show you the 10-minute table runner again. Yeah.
Look how pretty this is. A nice matching set. Now, you know what, Joni? I love when things match. So, you know what? There's so many other little things they could do with the wave stitch. You could make matching little napkins to go with it.
Yeah.
You could make matching pillows. I just love when things do match for the season and holiday. So, but yeah.
Okay, so all you need is fusible fleece for this one, and this one has everything in the kit.
All right, so now we got our serger threads here.
Okay, all right.
Joni, you want to talk about these ones, because Joni's on a roll tonight with serger threads.
Yeah, okay. So this is the Maxi Lock Swirls. So this one is that thread that it fills in so nicely. It's like the woolly nylon. Yeah, but and so this one is, let's see, do we have a certain color watermelon sherbet. That does look like watermelon. So it's a watermelon color, and it has like a lighter pink going through it. So that's really nice to do decorative stitching. You could do, in your serger. You could just put this. You could put this in the upper and the lower looper, and just have a decorative finish to your fabric.
Oh my gosh, 100%. You could use these with your plot as well.
Yeah,
plot, there's so many different possibilities with these serger threads.
Yeah, and these are really are really nice for knits, because it will stretch with the fabric.
Exactly. And I love, this is a variegated for our sergers. That's what I love about these. So when's the last time you saw variegated for our sergers? Yeah. So, all right, next one.
This one is the Frosty Mint. So that must be that one. Okay, this is Frosty Mint. So it is a green and a darker green, and then a pretty lighter shaded green. So very pretty. So they call those the swirls, okay? And then the next one,
I think we have
orange dreamsicle, and that does look like a creamsicle. Yeah. So it's orange with a lighter, like a peach going through it. Okay.
This one's called Espresso Silk.
Espresso Silk. Okay.
That is such a bougie name if I've never heard one.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting that one
Well,
tonight.
you're getting that one. That's pretty. Okay. And then this one is the red, white, and blue.
All right, everybody's getting this one, I know.
So, yeah. So
red, white, and blue, just in time for 4th of July.
Yeah, red, white, and blue. Okay.
Right, so now we have a few more bargains for you guys, and we just found these today.
Okay.
Don't know where they came from, but we have a bunch of these, and they're really on bargain.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Okay.
Wait a minute. Look how nice the zipper
Yeah.
is.
So
too.
what
Okay.
size is that one? That
22-inch bag zipper with an easy open pull. How much are these? $150?
$150.
And
Wow.
we only have a limited quantity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I need to get a couple of these myself.
Yourself,
That's
okay.
a really good deal when I see one. Oh my gosh. You're not getting a
Okay.
zipper that nice for $150.
And that is black, right?
When's the last thing you've seen anything under like $5? Seriously.
Oh,
anything in general, you know?
Nothing.
Let alone a really nice
Now
bag zipper.
Like zipper, it's gone.
Okay. All right. And then this one is
It's a 24-inch.
24 inch, and it's folded over. Before, I guess, when Tiffany was here, I said, oh, that's two. But it is one zipper, 24 inches folded over. That's it. So that was 22, and this one's 24. Okay.
And then,
Yeah. Okay. Okay. This, I was looking at this. It looks so cool. It's by Joanne Banco, and it's called Wrapped in Embroidery, Machine Embroidered Wraps and Cozy Cover-Ups. And this is a dime from Dime Designs in Machine Embroidery. And I was looking at it, and it kind of shows you how to decorate different wraps. There's like shawls, and like this looks like a collar on a jacket. And so it has all those embroidery designs in it. So let me just read some of this. So it has in this book, and on the CD, you'll receive 3 fabulous solutions for stitching continuous and combined motifs, 7 wrap projects in the book, and 2 more complete projects on the CD, for a total of 9 step-by-step projects, 16 embroidery designs, which include all the motifs on the projects in the book and on the CD. So you can kind of see, it seems like embroidery on clothing is really, really popular right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this has embroidery, and then also if you look here, there's some other little, and they're just kind of like designs, so, it's kind of nice to see something, that's not a flower, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the little bit, you can use it on different things. So
it looks like they are all gone.
They're all gone. Okay, good. I'm glad
And then each of these we just have one of.
Just one
All
of.
right.
Okay,
So-
this is it.
Fast fingers.
Okay, easy watercolor quilt kits. This is called Bathing Beauties.
Oh, let's show them that real quick.
Yeah, that has little birds in the bird bath. They're called Bathing Beauties.
And then what's the next one? Hummingbird Kisses. So look
yeah.
at this one. Oh, you know what? I love both of these. Somebody's getting lucky because look how cute these are.
Mhm, they are. I like
are
this
really
one, but I like them both. But
Looks like you got the little fabrics
yeah,
in the back
so
of this
it has this. Well, they're probably gone, but it has this stabilizer, and you just take your fabrics or in squares and you place it on top of it, and then you sew the seams, and it turns out perfect. Your corners are perfect. Yeah, and so it's easy. It looks a little hard, but it is not.
I like when we kind of have like a fun little bargain that's one off because one lucky person out there gets it.
Okay, now the perfect project portfolio.
Wait, this is new. Look at this. It has an extra zipper and it's pink and it has a little project card.
Yeah,
These are new.
Yeah, so you have 2 zippers, and I like the project card on it. Yeah, so this is great.
So they will get a pack of 3 assorted colors.
Okay.
And I think we have it at a really good price right now, $18.88 for 3 of these.
Okay, great. Now this one is it's about 17 by. Okay, let's see. 17 by 17. It's square.
17
right?
by 17.
17.
And these are gone. So
They're gone.
there's only a limited
Okay.
quantity. And I like these. Hopefully we can
Okay.
get these in. Oh,
All right.
my
Okay,
favorite part of the night.
Okay, so here you go.
All right.
These
so
are couching.
I am
routines.
actually going to demo couching on the machine. So I rarely have a very little bit of time to play ever here because you guys know I'm very busy. But today I had a teeny little bit of a window of time. So I got right to work on a very fun couching project using a couple new techniques on our machine. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of how to do couching, and then also let's look at the little background quilting I got going on in the hoop here. And we could see I have these Sashiko looking stitches, and this is a stitch that's actually built in on some of the different types of machines that we offer here, like the Brother Celeste, the Baby Lock Radiance, and even some of the Berninas have these stitches as well. Only select few on the Berninas. But I'm going to show you guys just a little bit of everything tonight, and I absolutely love the couching feature. It is so fun because what you're doing here is we are creating essentially 3D embroidery with yarn. Something that, like, who would have thought of, right? So I'm going to show you guys how to actually do it, set it up really quickly, and we're going to stitch out the E here for home, and this is going to become a very cute little lumbar pillow here, just in time for 4th of July, a fun little sample I get to have in store that you guys will all get to see. So I am going to come over here to the machine, and tonight I'm going to be using the Brother Avenir, a lovely, lovely machine. I kind of already have the couching set up, but I am just going to walk it back really quickly just so that you guys can see everything. So I'm going to just snip my thread. It's really easy to set up. It only takes a few seconds here. So let's go ahead and just start from the beginning. Now, you might be wondering why I do have my yarn kind of puddled like that. You want to give it some slack while it feeds through the machine. So the first thing that we are going to do is, since I'm using the Brother Avenir, we are going to use the little magnetic thread stand that does come with the machine so that we have a little spot to put our yarn at. And we are also going to attach the couching guide that also comes with the Avenir here as well, right here on the side, and that's going to feed the yarn through here. And then the last little thing we are going to do is switch out the embroidery foot. So right now we need to make sure that we have specifically the couching embroidery foot on the machine, and that's very important because it is going to be different from our regular embroidery foot. And that's because it has a little guide here that we get to feed the yarn through. And so I'm going to go over to embroidery here on the screen. And there is a special spot here on the Avenir and on the Baby Lock Radiance that has this little C up in the top corner, and that stands for couching designs. And right now, built in on the machine, there's a lot of different couching designs built in. And you also have a couching font. And what's really cool about the font is you could use some of those letters as shapes instead. Like the O, I'm going to show you guys how I use that for a flower with an IQ Designer project in a little bit. But I am going to go over here and select the E for home. And I'm just going to hit set. Now I'm going to take my yarn here, and we are just going to set this over here and just feed this through our machine. Now I have my machine threaded regularly, just with the same color matching thread as my yarn. And I'm gonna just follow through the yarn guides. Now, we could see why I kind of puddled off some of the yarn here to the side to give it some slack. That way it's not too tight. I'm going to follow through that guide right there. And then I kind of like to do this with the foot off, but we're going to feed the yarn through that little spot right there, and we'll put the foot on. I think it's a little easier if you take the foot off to get it through that little spot, but I just think that's a little easier in my opinion. And the last little thing we have to do is we have to feed our yarn through the little hole of the foot. And there is a special little wire attachment that comes with the machine. You could also get these in bulk on a lot of different places. So I'm just going to trim off my thread right there a little bit. Feed that through my little latch wire. You could kind of push on it until you get that through there. Sorry guys, when I try to go fast, I end up going slower. There we go. Okay, so once you get that fed through there, we're going to take that little latch wire. It is so thin you could barely even see it. And we're just going to go straight through that hole right there of that couching foot, just so that yarn is feeding through just like that. And it's pretty easy. Now hold on to that latch wire, try not to lose that, because those ones are easy to lose. And let's go ahead, take our little embroidery project right here. I can't wait until this is finished to show everybody. Now I'm going to slide this back in. I'm going to pull my thread to the side a little bit here. And I'm going to line up this E. Now I'm going to use the projector just because I did these all in different parts. You could line these up all in one here. And I'm just going to rotate that 90 degrees, make sure it's centered, turn on my projector here, and just get this in a nice little spot where it lines up on the end. So let me move that area down there, and I'm just going to move my E down here. And I'm going to try to space that out maybe like a ½ inch. I know I bumped these up a little bit, so I'm going to just kind of make sure the center is with my little center line I drew there. You get We're going to begin sewing, and I just take that little loose end of the thread. I found a certain way I like to do. I kind of pause it, and I wrap around into part of it, and it just kind of covers the loose end, and then I could try to just trim it real close. That way, I don't have to worry about pulling through loose ends, kind of like that, and just trim it. And that's just one way I found to give myself a nice, easy finish. But you guys are welcome to try your own. You could pull the yarn through the back, but it does automatically slow the machine speed for the built-in yarn couching designs. You do want to run any yarn couching designs a little bit slower than your fast speed, just because you are stitching down yarn. You want it to turn out real nice and feed through nice and evenly. And just keep an eye on it and make sure that up top here has enough slack as you are feeding through the yarn. But we could see how the machine just easily stitches it down. It's just so cool to add a new element and level to all of your embroidery designs, especially the IQ designer designs as well. I took one of the built-in designs off the Avenir here, and it's on the Radiance too, I believe. And I used IQ Designer just to create a little fill circle. I did a no-sew for the top part of the flower that was the built-in design. And then you do the little circle with IQ. And then I just took the shape O from the yarn couching side to create a really cool 3D flower. There's so many different possibilities with it, and we haven't shown it enough, so I'm really, really excited to show you guys this. So, and I'm gonna be teaching this coming up. I can't wait. I might even do a class on this when we start offering them in person, because I think it would be really fun to do. So, now, speaking of yarn couching, there is actually 2 design suites now. So now that you guys kind of see how it works, maybe it takes off a little bit of like the fear of doing it, because I know we haven't really shown it before. But this is the first collection that came out, and this came out at Baby Lock Tech this year. And it has a bunch of different cute little designs. And on that lumbar pillow there that I'm making, I did actually use the star and a star design because that one is not built on the machine. And I just thought it was perfect for that little pillow right there, just to use an accent thread. And there's so many fun ones in there. You have a dress, you have an adorable pumpkin. That's gonna be perfect for fall. And then also you have like cherries, a witch hat, beach ones. There's a little crab one in there somewhere, I know. There it is. Super cute. So fun, different little designs that you could do. And we could even see on the cover here, they used the little bunny rabbit just to embellish a pillow right there and give it that little pop. So, you know what's funny, Kate, is like I see all these like really expensive pillows like over in like Marshalls and Target and stuff, and like even Pottery Barn, and it literally looks like yarn couching. So the fact that we could do that on our machines is really cool. And so I should talk about the machines that you can use this design suite on. So you could use this on the Altair, the Stellaire, the Solaris or Luminaire, or also the Radiance or Avenir. Those 6 machines have the yarn couching capabilities. Also the Meridian and the Stellaire, that's embroidery only. With those few that I mentioned, you do want to make sure that you have the upgrades in your machine that gives you that software capability. So, and if you are looking for one of those upgrades and you don't have it yet, feel free to give us a call. We have some of those in stock, so you could give us a call at 412-344-2330 and select option 2. Now this next one, I cannot wait till I get my hands on it. Like we can't get this soon enough because the bag, we should have printed out a picture of the bag. So this next design suite here is all different like yarn couching quilt blocks here. And Baby Lock educator Karen Parker actually designed these, and she is really talented. She is very, very talented. I want to give her credit here where credit is due. So she designed all of these, and she made this absolutely beautiful sample that Steve and Tommy got to see out at H&H. And it was just amazing. She did multiple of, I believe it was this block, to create a really cool 3D bag with. And that is something I'm looking forward to. But keep in mind, you're not limited to bags or anything just like a little lumbar pillow. You could add this on garments. You could add this on your quilt. Imagine a quilt with a cool 3D yarn texture like that.
That would be super cool.
So like that would be awesome, right? So I'm really excited about that, and I really can't wait to show more with this. So it is just a really cool feature. And only a few machines do this feature as well. So
Looks like you're just about finished.
oh, look at that. I'm actually done, I think. So now I do want to show something specific here whenever you are taking out your embroidery project. And you don't want to pull back on your yarn here because it's going to go up in the needle. So we want to cut this and pull out some slack here before we cut that. And then let's take off our hoop here. And look at that. Maybe I should go to the overhead here. Look how cute that is.
I'm obsessed, John. I'm so obsessed with this.
This is just something, this was an easy project. I like whipped this up. Like the background, honestly, was the part that took me a little longer with this Sashiko looking stitch here. But this was an easy little project. So let me trim that thread. And what I do too, you know, you don't have to be perfect. You could take a needle, pull this through the other side, but sometimes I just trim it really close because I don't have to worry about it. And look at that. Super cute. Using the little star and a star from this design suite here really just gave it that extra little flair that it needed. But I want to talk about the background stitch because I think this is something really cool we haven't talked about that is a feature on our machines. And, you know, we're actually going to use clear thread with this.
Clear thread?
Right? Clear thread.
That's crazy.
Invisible thread. And that's how we're going to get this faux looking, or this faux Sashiko stitch. But we're going to just do it on our machines here. So, and also I just wanted to show one more time the little flowers next to this, if we could zoom out, because there's so many possibilities with couching here. It's just so fun.
I see so many people wearing shirts and stuff, like sweatshirts with couching on it. Like you said, like pillows. There's pillows everywhere that are like $60 to $80 for a pillow. You could do it at home. Like,
exactly. And the big thing is too, ever since I saw that bag that they made with the couching, they just used the letter I and they used the copy feature to fill up the whole hoop. I need to make a bag like that.
I'm so excited.
Because that was like a thing a few years ago. I just remember everybody was going crazy. They were finding like vintage tapestries or whatever, or like they made their own custom. It was like a carpet bag. It was it was so popular a few years ago. And I'm like, I can make that now. So everybody's probably like, John, stop talking. Like, get to the stitch. So we're gonna use this clear monofilament thread in the top of our machine here. So to achieve that really cool Sashiko looking stitch, I'm going to just first cancel out of this. I'm going to go over into sewing here. And I am going to cut my little yarn off here. And we're going to switch over to the digital dual feed foot. And I really specifically like doing this stitch with the digital dual feed rather than the regular foot, just because I find that we get a much cleaner finish. So I already wounded a bobbin here of just some red thread, and we're going to use our color that we want to use in the bobbin because it's actually going to pull it up from the bobbin to give that little faux Sashiko stitch. And so we're going to put our clear monofilament thread here in the top of our machine. And I don't have the right spool cap, but that one will work. And then we're going to thread it. Now, sometimes since we're using this really, really thin thread with the monofilament, sometimes our needle threader will work with it. Sometimes it doesn't catch. I'm going to give it a try. If not, I'm going to just thread it by hand. But for me, I got lucky this time and it worked for me. And then we're going to take our digital dual feed foot and plug this in. And we're going to plug that into the back as well. Now, if you aren't familiar with the digital dual feed foot, it is best put a walking foot on steroids. So it uses a little motorized rubber belt to consistently pull through your fabric at a nice, even and consistent rate. And then I just have a piece of linen right here that I put a little bit of fusible fleece on the back of it. And I'm going to lower my foot. And on the machine here, on the screen, we're going to scroll over to the S category. So specifically on the Avenir and Radiance, it will have this little S category there. And it gives us a couple different stitches. It will tell us the ones that we can use with the digital dual feed, which are going to be these three. And my personal favorite is the SO5, the hand quilt looking stitch, just because that is the largest length one. They do make a medium one and a small one as well. I just like the larger looking one. And so we're going to begin sewing with this, and it's going to do a bunch of tiny little zigzags here, and it's going to pull up the bottom thread, and it does a little spacing jump stitch as well. So right now the magic isn't showing yet until I do a couple more stitches here. But I like the digital dual feed with this because it helps with that little jump stitch in between to keep them evenly spaced. Okay, so that should be good enough. I'm going to cut my thread there. And there we could see the magic happen. Wow. Is look at that nice, cool little stitch that we have built in on our machines, which I absolutely love. Maybe it's a little bit better if I show over the overhead here. But it does look like I hand stitched all of those. So that is a fun feature that we have on our machines that I don't think I've ever talked about before. So, and that's just one of those cool little things that you could do. Now we do have two types of clear thread. So if Sophie super zooms in, and it's really hard to see on the clear linen, if I could get the shine, the monofilament thread with the jump stitch does space in between these. If I kind of hold it in a certain way.
I can't even see it myself.
It's so invisible, right? And that's because I made sure I used the clear one on a light color fabric here. Now, if you are doing this on a black or a dark fabric, they do make a smoke color as well. So I always say it's great to have both, because with the clear one, it kind of shines on a dark fabric, like a black fabric. So it's nice to use the smoke colorway to blend in a little bit more. It's always great to have both of these on hand. So.
And since we were kind of stitching on some linens and stuff here today, we do have a linen bundle.
Mm-hmm. Oh, perfect. So you know what? It's 5 half yards, right? Mm-hmm. So, and there's different ones. So there's like black gold metallic linens. There's our classic flax. This is a beautiful lavender one here. And then we also have black. And then one of my favorite ones is the sparkle flax here as well. So, and I know they will vary. So I think there was a couple other ones, like a gold one. Mm-hmm. So it's nice because you could always build up your linen stashes. And a half yard is perfect for a tiny little lumbar pillow just like this right here that I'm working on. And that's a great little gift to give too as a housewarming gift.
It is. And someone wanted to get a close-up on those letters one more time.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And by the way, guys, I did use a metallic yarn. I found one at a local craft store that I just happened to walk into the other day. And it had these little metallic little things in it. So it was really cool. I didn't know they made metallic yarns. So
people were also asking, like, is there a specific size yarn that you would need? Or
so you know what? There was, I think I threw out the label. Do we have one here? Because I can at least tell them the right size to get. Here we go. I'm guessing it's the art number, so I guess it'd be art 100. I'm not sure how yarn works. I personally don't knit. I know there's a lot of you guys out there that do knit. I like to do a lot of stuff on my sewing and embroidery machines. Sherry would totally know, because she does knit. So I kind of wish Sherry was here right now. If you're watching, Sherry, let us know. Unless it's a 5. I don't really know. 5 ounce, but we'll find out. Or we'll find out for you guys. So you just don't want it to be like super thick and chunky. It just has to fit through that hole, but it can't be like super tiny like regular thread. So, but anyways, we do have a couple other things coming up as well. I did want to mention really quickly though, so if you are interested in maybe upgrading to a machine that can do embroidery couching, I do have some really great deals. Once again, 2 great that I'm not allowed to advertise, but specifically on the Baby Lock Radiance and the Brother Avenir, which both have that amazing couching feature. So if you are interested in one, definitely give us a call at 412-344-2330. And Steve or I or Kate or Tommy, any of us are more than happy to set up a time with you. And we could even set up a FaceTime lesson if you'd like, if you live a little bit further away. So.
All right, John, I'm super excited about what we're about to show. So we've been showing
this as a pre-order.
Yeah. For the past few weeks. But we have some stitched out samples. So Patty Underwood, she came in yesterday and she brought us some of these beautiful samples. So this is Autumn Acres. It's the newest Kimberbell bench pillow design. And it is all about fall. And so these are, I believe there's 7 blocks. These are 6. So she's almost finished with these. But like, this is the cutest little thing. We know, like, Kimberbell makes the best bench pillows.
Oh my gosh,
I have a
wait.
picture of the finish.
Look how cute
pillow.
this is. Wait, I'm just like in awe because I haven't seen this stitched out yet. Wait, look how they use the little felt for the clouds. Yeah. That's so cute. Wait, look at the little sunflowers right there, little cross out.
Yeah,
Kimberbell makes cute designs. I just love them.
I think Patty even used, because we haven't gotten the embellishment kits or anything in yet, but she used Mylar inside the vinyl to add like a little touch to her little cider.
You know what? Patty always does something. I always learn something from Patty. Patty, if you're watching tonight, do note that I always learn something from you every time you are here. So.
All right, so this bench pillow can be made in a 5x7 hoop. So people with a 3550 Vesta, they can all use those. And let's just go through some of these designs here. Kimberbell, you get all of these amazing instructions. I love their instructions, especially as someone who's a beginner. They walk you through exactly what stabilizers you need, what thread colors you're using. And let's see, we've got just some of the blocks here that you get to make. So beautiful little tree with some apples, just super cute embroidery, and there's some applique parts on there too. We have those beautiful sunflowers, which I think you have to look at the actual
I just love
stitching.
how beautiful
The
that turned
digitizing
out.
on the leaves, it's just beautiful.
I know, and I like how they like split it perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And the background quilting is super cute. You get like the little apples, super cute.
That is
And
really cute
again,
background
they walk
quilting.
you through exactly how to stitch everything out here. And then you have your little cider stand, little signs. So right there. And I think Patty, it looks like she used cork in those. So I'm not sure what we get in the embellishment kit, but I'm sure they've come out with like the new like wooden leathers.
You know
and
what?
things.
That does kind of look like the wooden leather, though. Now
She
that
might
I'm
have
looking
used
at it,
I'm
but you could probably use cork too.
Oh, you can use probably anything. I really like the little leather though. So again, super cute designs. A little house with a quilt block on it. And we've got the little general store cider stand. And I think the only one that she hasn't stitched out yet is the little truck in the middle. It's a little blue truck with...
That's what we're looking for here. Where's the truck? Oh my gosh, wait, there it is.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Look how
right
cute
there.
that is.
With a little squirrel on top, and I'm sure that it looks like it's a button. So all of their embellishment kits are super cute. They all come with the little buttons, or they give you the option to stitch things out. I love the Kimberbell designs.
They're fun,
They
and
are
they're
super
fun projects. And you know, especially if you're a beginner to embroidery, I always say start with like a Kimberbell project.
Yeah.
I do think that some of the Kimberbell projects are really suited for beginners to advanced. It's fun to do like your first quilt embroidery project. That's what I call these. So many people come into the store every day and they're like, you know what? I'm just kind of like, maybe I kind of want to see with embroidery, but it's just like, I don't really embroider crew necks. Like, that's not me. And I'm like, well, there's a lot more to embroidery than just putting something on clothes.
Right.
And every time I show them that Janine Babic pattern or a Kimberbell pillow, they're like, wait, I really want to see more about this. It's just so fun. And I just feel like not enough people know that there's so many fun things you could do in the hoop. So
yeah, super fun. I think the embroidery designs are in the bubble right now, so that's item 156. But item 157, I believe, is the fabric kit. So again, these are pre-order. They're coming out, I think I have it written down. June 17th is when they're releasing. So pretty soon, we'll be getting those in and shipping them out to you guys. But the fabric kit's in the bubble now, so you'll get all the fabrics you need to make the bench pillow. And you can see that this is just the main block, so you do get like some fabric for the borders and the backing. And then item 158 is the embellishment kit. So all of the things you need to kind of embellish your project. So probably like the vinyl and the mylar that comes in there, the felt, the wooden leather, just everything you need to kind of make your pillow stand out. And Kimberbell's really good at doing that.
I know, they are really good at doing that.
And then we also have a thread set for it.
And you know what? The thread sets are great. I want to always emphasize this. So Kimberbell, it's all glide thread. It is super high quality thread. I love it just as much as our exquisite thread. Now, if you are somebody that is new to embroidery and you are like kind of me and Kate, I mean, even though I'm not new, I'm still building up my thread collection back at home. These thread sets are always great to get a couple of when you're first starting out because it does help build up your color collections back at home, especially if you don't have every color right away. So.
Okay. And then we do have
the snap trays.
I
love these.
So this is actually the Kimberbell snap trays. We have two different colorways that you can get. So I think the one in the bubble right now is tan and red. So super cute for 4th of July, America 250. And then just for every day, I feel like everyone kind of has like tan things they can use in their house. But basically these little trays, they snap closed. And they're super easy to embroider. I think it's just you float it on top, right, when you're embroidering. And I think Kathy and Mary Lou put a little felt on the bottom to kind of hide that understitching, but you don't have to. And just super, super cute. I have one of these by my front door with my keys and my wallet and my change.
It is really cute, and I will testify that she does. So, and you know what? I've actually made a few of these as gifts. I made one for my sister and brother-in-law, and they're just really fun to stitch on because when I tell you, this is probably the easiest like 10-minute project you can do. Sure. You just float this on sticky back wash away, wash off the little excess on the back, and it is literally you're done. Now, if you want to go the extra little mile to cover up some of the stitching from the back end, you can cut a piece of matching felt like Kathy and Mary Lou did, but you don't have to. This is just an easy gift to give somebody, and it's perfect for 4th of July too.
It absolutely is.
Little candy trays, put your jewelry in it, little trinket tray. You know, honestly, you could put your bobbins in it too. So, or little spool threads in there as well.
That's perfect to have like right beside your machine. So then we also have the mint and navy blue colorway. Super cute. The Kimberbell greenish blue color that we all know and love. All right.
Yep. All right.
So what else do we
want
have?
to talk about the chairs real quick?
We absolutely can.
Okay, so do we have the pictures here? Should I go out here and show it real quick?
I can set up the camera.
Okay.
All right. We are out here. Okay.
So I feel like we have not talked about chairs in like at least a month, and a lot of people have come into the store this past few weeks asking about sewing chairs. So I do want to highlight one of my favorites, and we carry many different brands, but I really specifically like the Koala brand. This is the one that I use at my desk. So does Kate and Sophie and Tommy. And I just really like these ones for a couple different reasons. We do have that little support for our feet to put them up on here, but we also have that lumbar support in the back that we can adjust. And you can adjust it to hit the right spot whenever you're sewing. And it is just a really nice chair. I love that we have a couple different color options along with that nice Asian golden teak base as well. So this specifically is the jade colorway. So for all of my green fans out there, this is going to be the color for you. Now, Kate has the other images printed out that I'm going to come back in to talk about, because I will say my personal favorite is going to be the mocha colorway, because that is the one that I have at my desk, and I absolutely love that chair, because when we are sitting down for hours sewing, the last thing you want is like your back to be killing you, where you're like, oh, I got to stand up and stretch. You know, when you have the right chair, it really does make a difference in your sewing experience. So once again, that was the jade colorway out there. Now, my personal, and I believe the fan favorite, seems to be mocha. That's a nice little taupey brown colorway as well. Then there's also the sapphire colorway, which I'm pretty sure is Sophie's favorite color. Kate, is sapphire your favorite, or?
I think sapphire is my favorite. That's the one we sit on.
I know, you guys really like that one. And then there is also the wine color here as well. And you know what? Red does go with a lot of people's sewing rooms, but I always say, the reason I always come back to mocha is because it's a nice neutral, and you could have your walls be any color and it blends in and matches. So those are the koala chairs. Those will ship directly from the manufacturer straight to you, and I absolutely love them. So, and if you are local, feel free, come in, sit on one, see if you want one. They are amazing sewing chairs. Now, we also have our other fan favorite, which is the Aero chairs. Now, I want to be specific on why we like these ones here. And I think I have the plain one here, but look at this.
They open up.
There's no snacks in this one.
Oh.
Is there just snacks in this one? Usually we hide our snacks in them. I don't like that there's the power cord wrapped around that one. There we go. Okay, no snacks. Somebody took them all. But I really like the Aero chairs as well. And both of the chairs as well, Koala and Aero, are height adjustable as well. I like the Aero chairs too because they kind of have this in a spot too that for most of us, this does hit the right spot. They're a nice square chair, so I feel like they're a little bit wider. But the big thing is, it's the perfect hiding spot for your fabric scissors. I cannot tell you guys how happy I am that I'm finally in my own place and I don't have to hide my fabric scissors anymore. When you walk in on your dad cutting cardboard with your $80 fabric scissors, you know, makes you want to get a chair to hide them in because nobody would ever suspect. So, but there are a couple different colorways for these ones as well. So the first one is the Sewing Notions in black here. And this seems to be, I think, the fan favorite.
Yeah, I think it's my favorite too.
Yeah, I like the Sewing Notions one a lot myself. Now, this is the one behind me, and this is the So Wow, So Now. I'd say this is probably the second favorite, just because it has the little sewing machines, the little pattern pieces on there. It is really cute.
And the fabric is super soft on them.
Oh,
like
yeah, that's the big thing,
it is so
too.
soft, super comfy. Like
it's like a soft canvas. So it's durable, but it's soft. It's not scratchy. It doesn't feel itchy. Nothing is worse when you get a piece of furniture and you're like, ooh, I hate the texture of that fabric. Now, the other one here is bright buttons with the black colorway as well. And the buttons are always cute. So, and then for our cat lovers, there is a cat print one as well, Cat's Meow. And for our dog lovers, which would be myself, there is the Good Dog one with a bunch of different little puppies on it. So there's a couple different print options with those ones. So sometimes it's even nice to have one of each chair because sometimes maybe you want to switch out a little bit.
Right.
So.
No, super cute.
Alrighty.
All right, and we have one last thing I wanted to talk about before we...
Let's talk about it.
So we are part of the All Mid-Atlantic Shop Hop this year, and so this runs from July and August. And if you are around the Mid-Atlantic region or you want to travel, you can get yourself a little copy. So these are $13.95, and you get to see all 78 of the shops that are participating this year. And you also get 5 different patterns for different quilts. And these are just super, super fun. Even if you're not going on the shop hop, getting to see all the information about all these fun shops, getting the patterns, I definitely recommend grabbing this. And you might see us on page 30, I think 31. Page 31. So if you do get it, but yeah, so if you guys want to participate, definitely grab yourself one. There's tons of stuff that you get included in this, and then you'll be able to participate in the shop hop.
I know, and that's so fun. And guess what, guys? If you are participating in Mid-Atlantic, definitely check us out. Kate and I would love to meet you guys. We recognize so many of the names from you guys commenting, and I always say it's so fun when we get to meet somebody in person because it's like, hey, I see your name all the time. It's so nice to meet you. Or like I've spoken with them over the phone. So, and comment if you are part of the shop hop because it's just so fun. They are really fun to do.
And this will be my first shop hop, so I'm very excited.
Of ours, actually, because we didn't do it the previous year when me and you first started. So this is Kate and I's first shop hop. So
super excited. All right, and I think that's everything we have for tonight.
All right.
We do have our end of night winners, Nancy Hayes and Jenny Weisgerber. You guys are the end of night winners. You get those pretty little duffels and the travel mugs.
Oh, they got the duffels tonight. That's a good one. That's a really good one.
All right. Well, I think we are about to head out and go home, so I hope everyone has a good night.
Yep, so thank you guys once again for staying in, staying late with us, tuning in, shopping. I hope that you guys had a fun time. Hopefully you guys learned a couple little things with couching. And once again, if you are interested in anything, whether one of the cabinets, the chairs, or any of the different machines that we have shown you guys, sergers or embroidery machines, just give us a call. I promise I'm very friendly. So is Kate. So, but once again, thank you guys. Once again, we are so appreciative for all of your support. So, and we really hope that you guys have a great night. Tune in tomorrow with Carol for the fabric show. And she has some really good collections in there. I was creeping this time and I was like, wait, that's a really good one in there.
And someone asked, it is 10% back. So make sure you take advantage of all the deals. Your carts will clear in 12 hours. So if you put anything in your cart, I would check out tonight before it gets in someone else's, and they get it before you do.
I
So-
know. I don't want somebody to get
No.
it before me.
No. All right. Have a good night, everyone.
All right. Bye, everyone.